and bury you in the tomb of the unskilled soldier.
And a very lovely evening to all you lovely people once again. Welcome back. It is week 7 and fingers crossed the same thing doesn't happen as yesterday where the match was postponed, but we do already have loads of players inside the server already. I do believe excuse me, I do believe we already have well, we don't have 12 people anymore. But yeah, tonight is going to be looking for team going up against the Mighty Gibuses, and I'm joined today by the one and only Concor. Hello.
Hello, what's up everybody?
Yep, so Concor is going to be my co-caster slash analyst for tonight, and we will be bringing you the match, which is TMG going up against looking for team. So look forward to that. And Concor, you've been watching AFC 10 since the beginning, I believe?
It's kinda like hit and miss because I played in only one match because I was technically a sub, and then after that I only read the match threads. So I didn't really watch, but I see the logs, I see some of your thoughts, and yeah.
Right, so, but you do, of course, you will definitely know these two teams that we have here, right?
Yep, Forever LFT is actually my team, but they forgot to include me on the first transfer season.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, I'm stuck between now and until the next roster transfer, which is actually next week. I hope Kilt doesn't forget this now.
Right, so a gentle reminder to Kilt from looking for team. Don't forget you have a teammate currently lost in the middle of nowhere, so don't forget to put him back into your roster. Yeah, so looking for team. Who do you think we are gonna have to look out for during this match for the team that you were on?
Honestly, I would like to see the combo of Kilt and Powie. Powie was actually in my team also as a scout, but I never saw him mad. And after scrims, I do some scrims with them. And Kilt and Powie, it's not that they're. I mean, like they're consistent. They have great pairings, and I want to see them good at this map.
Right, so once again we are going to be going back to CP Badlands. Of course, this was the very first map that we played for AFC 10. It is the well, we have come full circle. We've come back to CP Badlands as we've been seeing it being played in week 1, of course, where BRG went up against TMG. Definitely so far the highlight of AFC 10, and many people will agree. But yeah, and of course, just recently, last week, I believe, MGM went up against BRG, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, they took their first map against MGM. So MGM lost their first map on CP Badlands. So we have definitely have something to look forward to with you know, the map rotation coming back around to CP Badlands, where we started off after the transfer window. So rosters have been changed, everyone's different, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting indeed.
Alright, so before I move on, can I ask you something? What is the limit of the playoff team in this 3?
Limit of the player teams in terms of?
Division 3.
What do you mean by limitations?
I mean, how many teams will be in playoff?
Oh, right, so basically what we've been doing is going through the Swiss style. So basically everyone plays, then the scores get tallied, similarly ranked people get matched against each other, which is what we've been seeing so far since week 1. Of course, week 1, you know, is just a random matchup, so everyone, you know, there has been rolls and there have been close matches, but as from then on, their matches have been tweaked a bit to be slightly equal out. Yeah, so I believe after they finish playing the entire matchups from week 1 to week 7, we will move on to the playoffs, where they will play for their positions for 3rd place, 2nd, and of course the champion, the 1st place. So that will probably go down next week or the week after. I'm not too sure about all the nitty-gritty details coming out from AsiaFortress as of yet. But yeah, definitely something to look forward to. MJM have been the dominating giants within the Div 3 bracket, but ever since the transfer window, we've been seeing you know, close matches going up against MJM. We've seen some teams have stopped their progress through AFC 10, and some of the players from those said teams have joined up with other teams. So it's basically a huge mashup of all the players in Div 3, and they're just playing together, and they're actually playing really, really well. So tonight's match, definitely gonna see some action.
And worth noting, I'm looking at the challenge table now, and the Mighty Gibuses sitting in 4 wins, 1 loss at 3rd place, while Forever LFT in 5th place in 3 wins and 2 losses. And Forever LFT is ahead of Reddit headliners. Although they have the same win and loss ratings, their set wins are 7, while Reddit headliners are 6. So if Forever LFT either win this or, I don't know, something draw, they possibly can retain their 5th place, or maybe, well, not moving up, I suppose.
Well, we never know. We never know what might go down tonight. Who knows? They might take 2 maps in a row. They might just put on a really good show. But we'll just have to see how things go down. Of course, it's still, you know, the night is still young. The match, of course, supposed to start at 9:30, and it's 9:46 right now. But we're all used to these kind of delays. But in the meantime, let's go through the rosters. I've got both rosters for TMG as well as LFT. I do believe TMG are going to be doing a little bit of a roster shuffle, so we'll just go through the looking for team roster for now, which I believe is the finalized one. So the looking for team roster is going to be Susan and Crooked on Scout. We will have Killed as well as Daryl, our 2 soldiers. Kak will be our demo man, and Poe is going to be our medic. So that is going to be the roster for looking for
Actually,
team.
fun fact, Forever LFT is using No, by the way. Viking is No. I don't know where Daryl went.
Oh,
so...
right. Okay, so there's going to be another roster shuffle as well. Okay, so we got to get the confirmed roster from both sides once again. But yeah, in the meantime, just watch them kill each other. So do you have anything else to add on for LFT or maybe even TMG?
These 2 teams are playoff contenders, and while TMG are sitting in 3rd place, I don't know if Forever LFT can retain their 5th place or move up. This match will... Oh, actually we're starting.
Right, so this is of course an AFC's AF server, so they are going to have that setup time. Yeah, so we are going to be live on the next restart. The rosters are going to be on the left side of the screen. We haven't gone through them as of yet, but we are going to be going live. So I'm going to follow the Infant Annihilator, that is Kak, I believe, for his rollout to mid for looking for team Demo Man.
Yep, and he's going through drop down, and he's actually pretty slow.
Yep, so they are going to be going down by Valley this time around. He's going to spam his stickies from down below. He does see the medic following up on the other side of the valley as well, hopping onto the perspective of
And
Crooked.
Susan go down.
Yeah, so Susan is going to be the first one to bite the dust during the mid-fight, followed shortly after by Poe, so that is the medic gone, and everyone is going to be dropping for the side of looking for team.
Collapsing.
Absolutely
LFT is
devastating bombs
collapsing.
coming out from TMG.
The only casualty from TMG was Star, and he's sitting on waiting for that respawn, while the other 3 members from Forever LFT just spawned, and this is disastrous. This is disastrous for Forever LFT.
Yep, so they are going to be on their back foot. They have been pushed all the way back. They do not have the midpoint, and I do not think they want to contest fire. They do not have any overcharge on hand, while as B for the side of TMG does have that full charge. So I'm on the perspective of AsiaFortress. He's going to be looking around the house, making sure nobody's up there. Reese up hiding behind, and they're going to make his way back onto concrete. So they pretty much have an easy push all the way to last. The sentry gun is only at level 1, so the 7th man is not going to go pew 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 as fast as possible. So Susan is going to be the off class for the side of Looking for Team. They do have that Uber on hand, but they sure are taking their own sweet time to push in. Looking for Team's Uber charge is already at 65%, and there they go. It does look like they intend to go in, but no, they are going to be backing out to upper lobby once again. It does look like the Solly intends to push, calling on his medic. Shinderu is going to be going in. There we go. Uber is going to be popped for the side of TMG. 7th man.
90%. If he doesn't die, he could contest this at least 95%, 98. Yep, they have it.
There we go.
Probably move up.
So lovely off class coming out from Crooked. He was the pyro using the comp blast to push the entirety of the Uber TMG out.
Only 2. That's 4. Oh, killed! Oh, what? Oh, killed just destroyed the demo of Posey and Medic of B and just wiped that team out.
Yep, so TMG definitely tried to push into last, while the Looking for Team players off-classing to Pyro was a very, very wise decision, pushing that Uber all the way back out into upper lobby and then counter-pushing all the way back. And even the fact they did not pop their Uber at all, they still do have that 100% on hand. They're ready to do anything. Pretty much once they all get into positions, they should be able to push into mid. TMG do not have any charge on hand. There we go. Uber is going to be bopped onto killed. Aggressive bomb, trying to get the pick down onto the medic though.
Aircard from Tinder, by the way.
He's going to try his best to take down people on the midpoint. You do see the demo man killed and Crooked getting taken down. Poe is going to be a little bit low, backing out into the health, running all the way back to resup, linking back up with the scout. So they do lose loads of people. That Uber did absolutely nothing at all. TMG with a clever play backing out all the way to choke to prevent any damage done coming in from that Uber. So good job from TMG.
And Forever LFT is crucially building that Uber. They're already on 50% while TMG, I think they're popping in. Yep,
so aggressive bomb coming out from Shinderu, trying to go forward to get the pop down onto the make. He is still down below, goes toe to toe against the pyro, gets burnt to a crisp.
Down by Crooked.
That's right, so that is going to be one solid down. Poe getting extremely low, down to 27 health. They're trying the best to capture the point. TMG losing 2 players. There is going to be 1 medic on the point together with the scout, and they finally capture the point. Together, the medic and the scout going to work. So good job for TMG players finally capturing the point for their team.
Yep. On that Uber fight, while everybody's going down, it's the same amount of people from both sides on that battle, but nobody cared for the point on Forever LFT side. So TMG capitalized that and kept the point.
Yep, so good job coming up from TMG with that Uber push as well. So Posey is going to be inside the house a little bit weak, yet to reunite with his medic. Susan and Sinky are the 2 scouts going down on the midpoint, followed shortly after by the Viking man. And lots of people are going to be dropping Shinderu as well as Kag and Deadstar Sinky. Holy crap!
What? I thought that mid was going the way of TMG based on the people who were alive, but they killed the other members of TMG quite fast, and that's the mid win for keklft, and it's Uber for them, and this only 90%, so Uber advantages are quite close. So yeah.
Yep, so good job from B from backing out all the way to last, maintaining that charge on hand. Both teams do have that Uber, so they are going to be ready for any pushes coming in or going out. So Sinky is going to be a sniper for the side of TMG, hopping onto his perspective to see if he can get any picks at all. He is going to be on battlements, tries to get a shot down onto the Solly. I believe he does land a body shot, but that's about it. He is probably going to be backing out all the way and changing back out to Scout. So that is going to be back to the regular 6v6 roster. Currently no off-classing for the side of TMG. They are going to be hanging back at the last point. Both teams, of course, do have that Uber on hand, ready to go. Cat just spamming the stickies out onto the top of the doorway. So just waiting on a, as we always say, the pick, pop, or drop. Just hanging back and waiting.
Agreed. And worth noting that actually Cat tried to pick from that main, but quickly shut down by the TMG players. And TMG players have already positioned themselves around this. Oh wait!
There we go, there we go. The Uber is gonna be counted. Shinderu gets destroyed! Even before the medic flashes Uber onto him, Shinderu gets absolutely destroyed. The stickies are gonna be tossed down onto the point. keklft stacking onto the point, and there we go. They absolutely do not want to give up this game.
That Uber drop from B to Shinderu really cost them the last, where the Uber suddenly gone bad and keklft just rolled into a point. GG.
Absolutely capitalize on that solid drop, just leaving the medic all alone. So poor B had nobody to flash, and keklft definitely took that round in mid-fight with an aggressive bomb coming in from the Solly. And B gets taken down with a shotgun, killed, and Shinderu follows shortly after. So that is going to be no kills for the side of TMG. And look at the team.
AsiaFortress behind. No way.
Oh, there we go. Poe gets taken down. Aggressive bomb coming in from the Sollys. So that is only going to be Kak alive for the side of Look at the team, with TMG going to be able to take mid. Trying to toss down a couple of sneaky pipes, sneaky stickies into the rocks, but it just doesn't quite fit in. Doesn't matter, he is going to be at 54 health all the way back. So both teams, of course, the medics did die during the mid-fight exchange, so not going to have any Uber pushes anytime soon. It might be really interesting if they actually decide to do any dry pushes. We have to see if they are daring enough to do that. So.
Yep. So worth noting on that mid, AsiaFortress was spotted while on the blue choke by Crooked, but Crooked doesn't do anything. Either he sees him and decides to ignore him, or he didn't see them at all, and that cost them Bowie.
Yeah, so definitely keep an eye on your medics, my dear friends. Yep, so both teams are relatively equal in terms of Uber. TMG, of course, hanging back at choke as well as the house. They are going to be building Uber for the side. Yep, so that is going to be one solely down. A very, very big number advantage for the side of Looking at team.
Look, they're pushing in from the flank.
Air shot coming out from Shinderu, taking down Viking extremely low. The scouts come in to finish the job. So that is going to be equal. Both solis are going to be down for each team. And it does look like they are just going to be spamming from choke once again. Both teams, of course, have that Uber on hand and just going to wait for things to happen. No flanking coming around from Valley as of yet. Viking is going to be spawning in as we speak, so just spamming and keeping each other in check.
Yep, so we see here that some members of TMG were checking out the house, but actually gone back to choke. This is a game of watch, and actually some LFT people are in house, and there's Crooked down.
Yeah, so Crooked tried to come in to get some work done, but he gets denied and destroyed by the two scouts from TMG working together, Deadstar and Sinky.
And Susan are fighting.
Yeah, and Viking is at 1 health though. He does get the health.
Deadstar is behind them.
Yep, so Ubers are going to be traded. And the Uber for the side of TMG is going to be slightly better than that of keklft.
Oh, it's got out. No wait, how did he get out?
Poe with the juke somehow surviving, going extremely low, backs out. Poe, good job, man. But he is going to be all alone, left inside lower lobby. He is going to back out all the way once again. So Poe with the magic jukes manages to survive somehow.
So Poe with that amazing juke and with me dead.
Yep, so that is going to be a lovely advantage.
Poe, by the way, that juke went from the side spire to the ramp of spire, then dropped down to Grey Bridge and through Shatter. I don't know how he got out alive, but that's amazing. Crazy
plays coming out from Poe. So of course, Looking for team are going to be building up that charge as fast as possible. As will the players from TMG. We do see Sinky. Nope, none of the scouts helping the mid to build. So he is going to be stagnant at 37% as of yet. So while Poe is going to be already up at 77. Of course, Susan is going to be a sniper this time around. Definitely want to get that fabled medic pick. But of course, the TMG players are just going to be hanging back.
Deadstar loses to the loose cannon, and that's a scout down. I don't know if he's going to off class, but now the Uber advantage is actually 20%. B's on 90% now, so it's possibly equal on this last push.
Yep, so pretty much equal in terms of Uber. They're just going to be waiting for something to happen, either an overextension or just mistakes coming up from TMG. Of course, they will try to capitalize on that. But as we see it, TMG are hanging relatively far back. The medic is, of course, all the way... well, I can't even find the medic now.
Right. B's on Grey Bridge.
Yep, so he's going to be on the concrete area together with the scout as well as the demo man. Just waiting for either team to push out, so it's just a matter of which team decides to commit to any push first. AsiaFortress, of course, is going to be at the battlements trying to spam some damage down. Both teams not too keen on moving out at all. Poe, of course. Yep. just hanging back.
This forever LFT position is so far forward. I don't know if they want to push or they're just holding forward, and I think they're going back. Yep, they're going back.
Yeah, so not much action coming out from both teams, but so far the score is going to be 1-1. For those of you who are just joining us, this is the AFC 10 Week 7 matchups for the Division 3 brackets. We have Looking for Team going up against the Mighty Gibuses. So those are the two teams playing tonight. We are going to have two maps, CP Badlands as well as Koth Product coming up next. So in the meantime, both teams are just going to be hanging back. Susan is going to be on the sniper still, going toe-to-toe against the scout, gets taken down by Sinky. So lovely shotguns coming in. That's right, so there is going to be a number advantage into the hands.
Star is actually on upper.
There they are going to be pushing in. Stickies are going to be laid down preemptively by Kak, but it doesn't matter when the Sully just tosses his rocket out. There we go, the Ubers are going to be traded.
Down and both Ubers are popped. And
so Shindaru is inside the last point alone. The Scout is going to try to capture his point. You see Dead Star running below, is going to be backing up towards the upper spawn. You know, with all the distraction going on, they could actually just stand on the point. Dead Star going toe-to-toe with an overhealed Scout.
No help whatsoever from TMG.
Absolutely destroyed during that final push.
Actually, Sinky destroyed. Sinky! Not again!
Nice try coming in from Sinky. So once again, Poe is going to have that lovely sizable advantage. This, they should try to push out, you know, with loads of the TMG players dead. But, you know, they are still going to be hanging back to defend last. They are going to build up their Uber charge once again to defend for another push coming out from TMG. So they are just going to be hanging back at last, while TMG are already going to be in position to go for another push. Yeah. So, I mean, once they get the Uber on hand, they can actually try to push out to gain some ground instead of just hanging back and giving, you know, TMG that forward hold. As we can see, they are just hanging back, trying to slowly inch their way forward into upper lobby.
But oh, he's using arrow building, and he's already at 90%. That's Uber advantage down once again for keklft.
That's right. So we are going to be on the perspective of AsiaFortress. He does spot the Uber couple inside upper lobby. He's going to back out to the battle mats. He does spot this sniper, tosses out a couple of lovely rockets, take the sniper down. That is going to be one player down. Crooked, of course, is going to be really low. TMG tries, AsiaFortress tries to do that pogo jump. He is going to slowly make his way onto the stickies. There we go. Uber is going to be popped, and Uber is going to be traded, I believe. There we go. So LFT
from LFT down.
They hang on, you know, they hung on to that Uber charge as long as they could. The Scout is going to try to capture the point for his team.
Is so bad.
Sinky is going to come around, stand on the point with the soldier, getting loads of capture time, but it doesn't matter when your entire team is going to die.
So close.
So lovely try coming out from TMG. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely close for TMG. keklft with only 3 players up.
Another millisecond of that cap should win the round, and they got wiped afterwards. Crooked with 29 health. He still doesn't get any health back, and there's
Crooked. Yep, and Susan goes down as well.
Both scouts are
and Poe goes down as well. So those two scouts coming out from TMG, absolutely going to work on LFT, but we do see Killed trying to sneak behind.
And that's it. Nobody's guarding the point.
Yep, nobody is going to be at the point. So there we go. That is going to be that. Round 3 goes into the hands of TMG.
That last push is so monstrous, with TMG wiping at their millisecond cap while retaking once again. This team is dedicated.
Yep, so TMG gonna make their way to mid once again. Kak seems to be a little bit earlier than the looking for TMG, so he's gonna spam out as much damage as he can. Lovely pipe and rocket coming in from keklft, taking down the Scout. So that is gonna be Dead Star down. Poe gets destroyed by a bomb coming in from AsiaFortress. So that is going to be 3 players down, but 4 players down for TMG.
Sink is down, only Poe and Posey left.
Yeah, so that is absolutely devastating coming up from TMG. That bomb onto Poe though.
Is B. The silver lining is with the 75% Uber, while Poe still sits on 10, and we have 5 on the server. Excuse me.
Yeah, so someone disconnected? No, he's
back.
No,
change team. Killed. Accidentally changed team. Oh my lord. And
Right, so there is going to be TMG with that full Uber charge. They are going to be extremely daring and aggressive. They know that Looking for Team do not have any charge at all.
And AsiaFortress got destroyed, and they're
Viking!
from it. What?
Viking waiting for the heals, but just Poe missing all his arrows. Poor little Viking goes to heaven. To Valhalla, my friends. So TMG are going to push forward extremely aggressively. They do still have that Uber charge on hand with Poe at 75%. Poe in a little bit of a predicament.
Death Star almost.
That's right, so
Death
Death Star.
Actually, I have to give credit to Death Star. He's been the playmaker of some of these amazing moments.
Oh, definitely. So Death Star definitely a player to look out for in TMG, as well as Sinky. Both scouts, of course, have been working together extremely well throughout the entire week 1 to 7 of AFC 10. So definitely two scouts definitely gonna wreak havoc within the other team. So once again, we are going to see both teams holding far back. Both teams, of course, do have Uber on hand, just waiting for teams to slip up. Susan is going to be taking a little peek down below. Gonna back into the lobby once again. So TMG hanging a little bit far back.
Hello.
Yep, hello. TMG gonna be hanging a little bit far back, waiting for something to happen. AsiaFortress, of course, gonna be hanging up top once again at the balcony. Seems to be his favorite spot to hang up top, just tossing out the damage. So both teams just waiting for things to happen. We don't have an off class for the side of Looking for Team as of yet. Both teams still holding on to that Uber. They could possibly send out a roamer to get a force, but of course I do believe they don't wish to lose any players at all. We do see the demo spam coming in from the battlements, the little rollers rolling about onto
And
concrete.
Susan is on sniper gun. Actually, I'm worried about Susan. He's always goes for that bats snipe and always taken down.
So she does try to get that pick down into the Sully, but with the shot and
that's
Viking.
down.
Yep, so Viking goes to
That's
Valhalla
hard.
once again. There they are. Looks like
Look
they
at
are
the
going to try to
15 HP
aggressively push in. So, but they do lose both their scouts, whereas Viking is going to be destroyed. Shindaru with the aggressive one trying to come in though.
Are they going to pop their Uber or they just...
There we go, the Uber is going to be
They
forced.
forced.
So
They forced.
keklft lose their Uber advantage, and TMG pop theirs as well. So
Tinder is down. Susan is still
So-
on sniper. He's fighting the soldier.
there we go, looking for Team Kak, trying to spam as much damage down onto everyone as possible. AsiaFortress does bite the dust, Shindaru goes down as well, and the medic does successfully back out, somehow surviving.
Fighting. Death Star just
Oh, the scout coming in, tries to get the catcher for his team. There we go, another scout, Death Star trying to go to work, Death Star getting loads of catcher time down. They are, Death Star is still alive, whips out the pistol to finish the job, trying to stand the point, there we go.
The point.
Everyone absolutely distracted by the Sully and the Demo Man. Totally forgets about Dead Star hanging far back. So they have to remember that Dead Star is around. So that is going to be the score, 3-1 in favor of TMG. Currently 10 minutes left on the clock for this server. And both teams definitely not wanting to give each other any room to breathe at all. TMG gonna bomb onto their crate as well, taking down quite a couple of people from the side of Looking for Team. Viking, Susan get taken out. Poe getting extremely low, backing out into the house, trying to toss out arrows to keep his teammates healthy. It does link back up together with Killed, of course, getting extremely low, getting destroyed right at the entrance. Poe is gonna have to back out all the way together with the Demo Man. So Kak and Poe will survive the mid-fight ordeal. But that is going to be the midpoint as well as Spire gone for them. B, of course,
Yep,
coming up with that Uber charge.
It's actually a little... Yep. It's even for both teams. So, even TMG pushes. Poe has that advantage of Uber.
Yep, so both teams will have that Uber on hand already. Currently no off-classing for the side of Looking for Team.
And... oh, nice.
Oh, Susan comes in.
And the whole teams are fighting on lobby and...
There we go,
Calculating
Poe
pop.
gets forced. So that is going to be the Uber going for Looking for Team. Does look like TMG wants to push in all the
On
way.
the right side. Oh, Vikings. 34 health.
Viking
And
gets destroyed. So
actually,
Looking for Team, they are going to be losing loads of players. Dead Star once again the man in front of the point, going toe to toe with the scout, takes him down. The medic gets destroyed shortly after, but the Sully comes in to finish the job. The Demo Man with the loose cannon, but it just doesn't matter anymore.
That's 4-1.
That's
8 minutes
right.
left.
4-1 in favor of TMG. So TMG definitely with those last pushes coming in, absolutely aggressive. AsiaFortress bumping his head on his rollout, but it's all fine. Kak is going to reach mid relatively quickly. Tosses out a couple of stickies onto the other side. Deadstar is going to be on the point already with Sinky following shortly after behind
I'm
him.
watching this kid.
So B gonna get extremely low, down to 65 health. TMG players are gonna be all extremely low. Shindera being the first one to bite the dust. Deadstar follows shortly after. Sinky is gonna go all the way back.
Nobody sees him. Actually, Crooked sees him, but
Oh, he
nice
gets the
job.
kill down onto Susan, and B gets destroyed by a Boston Basher. What the hell is going on? So that is the
that's
medic.
down. That's sit down.
Yeah. So AsiaFortress is going to be the only one on the mid fight. He's going to be at 13 health. Whips out his escape plan, runs back to the health pack. So Spire is going to go into the hands of keklft.
Destroyed Bowie.
So lovely headshot coming out from Sinky. So that is going to be the medic down for keklft. Absolutely lovely. The Uber advantage is going to be gone.
Oh, and what a nice shot from Shindero.
So Crooked and Susan currently the only scouts at the front lines. Susan is going to be chased by another scout. We do see Crooked already hiding down below inside the under the bridge.
Disconnected. He doesn't have a heal target for the longest time, and he's arrowing against B, and he's backing out Creature.
So poor little
He's alone.
Poe hasn't
He's
reunited with
absolutely
any of
alone.
his teammates at all. Zero charge
there
being
they
built.
are.
Yep, so finally reunites with his team. Zero charge being built all that time. Whereas we have B already at 95%. They are going to push forward all the way. Uber already in the hands of TMG with Poe at a very, very sad and depressing 30%. AsiaFortress almost hopping into all those stickies inside the
nice
battlements.
fight. Oh my god.
Loads
This
of
is
damage
it.
coming out.
This is 5-1 for TMG, and either a miracle happens. This map will go to TMG one way or another.
So once again, Poe with no heal target, currently still stagnant at 40%, finally building it up
And
to
here comes
55.
Uber.
There we go, there's
Poe
absolutely
separated.
nothing
Poe
they can
separated.
do about this. The Uber scout going up against Poe, whips out his Uber sword to try to get
how
stuff
is Poe
done.
alive? And nope, never mind.
Finally goes down, but TMG with that push though, the scout going on to the point once again. Deadstar.
Hello.
Deadstar, the
Again.
man to capture the point. And it is going to be a full wipe for looking for team. Deadstar comes in to finish the job.
Once again, Deadstar is the playmaker for this team.
Oh, definitely.
Actually contributing to many last pushes, and this kid is amazing.
So following Kak for his rollout once again, he is going to be rotating into the house to get the health pack before making
Oh,
his way to
actually,
mid.
fun fact. Viking switched to Scout while Susan's on Roamer.
Right, so that is going to be Susan on the Solly getting taken down
And
when we
Susan
swap
down.
to her camera, and then Kak just destroyed shortly after.
Oh,
Poe
no.
at 6, 9, 12
Bowie
health.
is alive. How did
Somehow
this-
surviving. Of course, he is going to be chased by that aggressive Solly coming in.
But there's no way he could reach Bowie.
That's
Bowie's
right. Poe
don't
somehow
know,
survives. Once
three
again,
times.
Poe.
This is 3 times that he escapes near that, and I don't know how in the world he could. Yeah, I have no words. This kid.
Yeah, so absolutely good job coming in from Poe. Thing that LFT could have done is have one of the scouts hang back to build charge together with Poe, because TMG are already going to have that
And
charge
that
on
Susan
hand.
is down trying to initiate.
Yep, so there we go. A scout is going to come behind. There we go.
This
Gets
is
taken
a
down. So
rough fight
Sinky,
for- this is a
Sinky coming out of
snapper fight.
nowhere, comes in to finish the job, destroys Poe. So that is 90%
Yep,
gone.
this is full advantage for B. This is match point, by the way. 4 minutes remaining.
So TMG trying to capture that Spire, currently still not captured. Sinky, of course, trying to push those scouts back away. B has his Uber already on hand with Deadstar down below, and Sinky capturing the point for his team. Currently no off-classing for the side of looking for team. Poe at a very, very sad and depressing 20% compared to B's 100%. So this is going to be
Yep.
a relatively easy push once they all link up together.
This is the match point push. It's 4 minutes remaining. If TMG won this push, this is map for, well, yeah, this is map for TMG.
Yep, so there we go. AsiaFortress is
Killed
going to be going in.
anyone main?
Currently,
Oh,
Uber is going to be
53
popped
health.
onto the
Yeah, he's up.
Dead Star. Dead Star gets the Uber instead of
70%
anybody of the
Bowie, he
heavy
survived.
hitters. Dead Star going to work, destroying the Sully
Bowie.
down below.
Nope, kill target once again.
There we go. He is going to stand onto the point. Nobody
Nope,
is going to do
nope,
anything,
nope,
and there we go.
That's game for TMG 6-1.
That's right. So
What an amazing
TMG.
game.
TMG definitely taking the first map. 6-1 CP Badlands, so definitely Dead Star, the one that we have to look out for. And are the
Where
logs
are the
not up yet?
logs? I don't know. Try to check logs.tf. Actually, yep, I have it right here. Just
Right, yeah, so the logs aren't showing up in game though.
yep.
Just read us through who are like the top damages and all that stuff.
Alright, let's start with the fat 25 kills, top kills, and actually most of the TMG are dominating in kills, while the damage goes to AsiaFortress with 6k damage, and least death is B and Posey. Posey only 7 deaths on that game.
Posey.
Yep, 7 deaths on that game.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
So,
And let's see from the healing standpoint. Bowie with 7 Uber and B with 10. Bowie dropping 1 while B flawless.
yep, so the heal distribution roughly about the same, with Solly's taking the first spot for the most heals, followed by the Demo and then a Scout, followed by the Roma and then the other Scout. So that is pretty much the same for both sides. And of course, once again, as we look at the top damages, we have Dead Star hanging up top as a Scout, mind you, hanging up top together with all the Sollys and the Demo Man. So Dead Star definitely pumping out all that damage.
Yep, Death Star. Actually, talking about Death Star, like I said earlier and many times, this kid is the playmaker. He contributes so much to every last pushes and every push they have been, and it labors fruitful. They capitalize of it, and it won them rounds, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. So Dead Star, definitely the one pumping out all the damage and, of course, capturing the final points for his team. So far, in terms of damage, TMG have been dominating with almost 5 of their players taking the top 6 slots, with Killed easing his way into the second place with 6.9 thousand, very close to AsiaFortress 6.93. Killed at 6.92, so very close in terms of damage coming up from those two soldiers. But TMG in general, you know, just tossing out more damage.
Yep. And while we're waiting for the next map, so let's talk about the teams more again.
Yep.
TMG is sitting on 3rd place, and they just won Badlands very convincingly, 6-1, and I think they are retaining their position on that 3rd place, and definitely a playoff contender.
Oh, definitely. So far the teams in the top, you know, the top part of the Division 3, I will have to say, will be MJM, BRG, as well as TMG.
It's the top 3 on that order, and
Alright.
meanwhile, Forever LFT is on the top 5, but with this, they have either to have, like, tie a map. I mean, yeah.
Yep, so, I mean, even though they don't take any maps, they don't move up and down, it's still a matter of, you know, it's just pride within the teams, of course, so pretty sure they're just going to put their best foot forward and play on from here. So we are going to see if we can switch to a different map. It looks like there might be slight server issues.
Yep, I went to the server loading screen twice, but it's crashed for me. I crashed my game, so I have to rejoin restart.
Yeah, so they are going to be swapping out to a different server, I think. So we just have to wait for everything to get settled for them. And in the meantime, just hang tight. So far, for those of you who are just joining us once again, this is the AsiaFortress Cup Season 10 Division 3 bracket. The Week 7 matchups we have Forever Looking for Team going up against the Mighty Gibuses. And of course, the Mighty Gibuses currently in the bracket. Their standings, they are going to be placed at 3rd place under Bad Rats Gaming at 2nd, and Marjami at 1st. So currently Marjami with 11 set wins, with BRG and TMG so far tied at 9 each. So just see how they perform for their Week 7 matchups. Right, so they are just going to be getting the server details sorted out, switching the map to the second map of tonight, which is going to be Koth Product. I know it is a crowd favorite. Definitely loads of people love this map. And
yeah.
oh yeah, definitely a map that is favored by scouts and snipers.
You say favorite for you, not for me. I have bad memories on Product, and I don't want to delve into that.
We'll just have to see how both teams perform on Product. And of course, Product has been notorious for those very, very scary sniper picks taking down the medics, so all the way from one end of the map to the other. So we'll definitely have to see for any off-classing to sniper or even spy to see them get those picks.
Actually, talking about off-classes, Susan as an off-classer really doesn't give much. We see him off-classes in Badlands and died instantly to the scouts, while usually I think they're using Daryl. I think I remember in scrims, and they always... Daryl's not... I mean, it's not that Daryl's that is not that good, but he's consistent. He does shots, and it's different between both of them, but I don't know. Maybe they'll destroy me for saying this, please.
Right, so I mean, so far, Looking for Team, they have been performing fairly decently. You know, they haven't been, you know, bad or anything. So I mean, they did take a map during the you know, during the front part of CP Badlands, so they definitely putting the best foot forward. You know, their scouts are pretty decent. There's Solly AsiaFortress, definitely Solly that they have to worry about. So definitely one Solly to pump out all the damage. As we've seen, he was the top damager for the side of Looking for Team, I think. Was it AsiaFortress? So that is going to be something that they have to worry about, with AsiaFortress jumping about, spamming rockets from the sky. TMG, of course, it does look like they are going to be using different people this time around. I see thhe inside the server, so let's just hop into the server for the moment and get stuff going.
Yep, thhe was supposed to be their original scout, I think, but it went AWOL according to some chats I see in the...
thhe was unavailable for the first map, basically.
Yep.
So we'll have to get the updated roster coming up for either TMG as well as Looking for Team. But other than that, we've got a pretty interesting match to look forward to. Right, so just waiting on the team players to ready up. In the meantime, once again, for those of you who are just joining us for our second map of the night called Product, this is going to be the AsiaFortress Cup Season 10 Division 3 brackets for the Week 7 matchups, and this is going to be the final week before the playoffs, so definitely all the teams have to put their best foot forward to maintain their ground or possibly move upward, and definitely, you know, just try not to throw any games at all. So tonight we will be having the Mighty Gibuses going up against Forever Looking for Team. It does look like they are going to swap their team colors around, so I will have to do a little bit of a changing in terms of production. The top left team colors will have to swap out, so in the meantime just hang tight while waiting for the match to start. Yep, so updated roster coming in for TMG. Once again, our scouts are going to be Deadstar as well as Sync. Solis are going to be Nuku and Acerus. The demo man this time around is going to be thhe instead of Posey. And B will maintain his position as the German medical man. As for the side of Looking for Team, we are going to have Crooked as well as Viking on the scouts. Susan and Killed will be our Solis. Kak is going to be our demo man, and Poe our German healing man. And once again,
here we go.
Yep, we are going to be live straight away, and right off the bat we can see Sinky is going to be a sniper for the side of TMG, so definitely going to switch onto his perspective once he reaches the front lines.
Yep, and we're here for the first mid, and interestingly, Forever LFT is using the crits. This is interesting.
Oh, that is going to be something that they have to play around. Of course, the crits is going to be up and already much faster as compared to the regular Uber charge. So B is going to be at 43 while Poe is already going to be at 57, but it doesn't matter. B bites the dust and Poe follows shortly after, so definitely aggressive bombs coming in from both sides. Soldiers, Sinky trying to get the headshots down onto the demo man, who is going to be bombing him, and there we go. It's going to be a full wipe for the side of TMG.
It's a wipe.
So there we go, keklft.
So
doing an absolute good job.
See. Oh my god, Kak put a sticky trap on loose pawn, and that star bites the dust. Not checking shutter. That's bad.
Yes,
you have to check your shutter, guys.
TMG finally checking their corners, making sure no sticky traps are going to be about. thhe, the demo man for this map, is going to be spamming his stickies out onto the entirety of keklft. Killed is going to be taken down a little bit low, but it doesn't matter when he has his medic right there beside him. So both Ubers are going to be relatively equal. B still running that Uber charge.
Yep. No, Poe is still using the crit, and already 90%.
Poe is still using that crit screen. So they have to get that crit streak up as soon as possible if they want to get work done, and there we go. So crit streak is going to be
remember
popped.
the crit streak, and yep, that's the downside of the crit streak. You
That's
don't
the
have
downside.
invulnerability.
Indeed, but it doesn't matter when B gets taken down as well, so quite a shame I didn't quite get to catch Kak tossing out those stickies. But he does get a couple of people down for the side of TMG. So the point currently is still in the hands of Looking for Team. The timer is still ticking down.
Oh,
yeah,
I was
all the
going
way
to say
behind.
AsiaFortress is wrecking the red side of their battlements, but nah.
He does take down a couple of people. He did take down Killed. So yeah, there we go. The scouts trying to push forward onto the
push
point.
is starting for TMG. It's overwhelming for. Oh, yep. A quick clean push. Capture that point with 1 minute 20 for the red side, and just started for the blue side.
Oh yeah, they didn't even push in with any Uber charge. So Poe is going to be running back on the Medigun once again, so has his had his fun with that crit screen. So B is gonna have that uber charge ready to go.
And Shinder is down.
Yep, so that is gonna be the solid down for the side of TMG.
Viking down, Crooked down. Oh my lord.
2 scouts down for keklft, but they do have the
Acer
main
burst,
heavy hitters
Acer
still up.
burst.
Susan
Oh my
gets
lord.
taken down.
Acervus with the 5 health. Just taken down Acervus just before the health pack.
And looking for T.
Susan gets the end of the stick. And Red's far way behind with TMG's fourth health, and they are popping
there
in.
we go. The Uber gets forced because they're surrounded by absolutely everybody.
Yep, but that's the demo down. A lot of damage have been put out, and that's Viking and Crooked down. Both scouts are gone. Poof, nowhere.
So that is going to be a little under 2 minutes left on the clock for the capture time.
Kill
this
tried
slowly-
to bomb. And actually bring down B to 40 health, but to no avail. B still alive, and with that 50%, Uber can hold another midpoint. I don't know.
So there we go, as we see Crooked is going to be building charge all the way at spawn once again. Try to get the charge up as soon as possible. We do see Acerus hanging a little bit far behind. Spots the Solly's trying to jump out onto him.
And there's a soldier from Kakala. Oh,
Gets finished
try
off.
to initiate it. Try to initiate sack, but failed. That's a soldier down.
Yep, so Poe is going to have his supercharge ready to go. He is going to try to buff up both the Demo Man as well as the Solly. Trying to hop into the perspective of Cake. There we go.
Yep.
The Uber is going to be popped. He tries to get the charge down onto
Oh,
to the medic,
what
but the
a
medic is
from
alone
Cat.
together with the scout. So there we go for the side of
It's a battle
LFT.
Uber for
Ooh.
Death Star trading with Hack, and Crooked get the 2K.
Scout tries to capture the point for LFT, but they are going to lose
Oh,
lots of
wait,
players.
man.
Currently, only Susan killed and Cack spawning in right now. Susan getting extremely low, backs out with 23 health, whips out the escape plan. Run
Yep.
back to spawn, my friend. Get some health. So killed,
Yep,
spots
20
the medic.
seconds left. 20 seconds left, and either Forever LFT do a perfect dry push. I don't see this round is a Forever LFT win. It's going to TMG.
Yep, so 10 seconds left on the clock. Crooked coming in with the pistol, finishes
And
off
here's the
Dead
push.
Star.
Oh, Cat felt the.
Loads of players are going to be dropping. Thee standing on the point, standing his ground. The
And
medic
that's
on the
it.
point, tries to get the
Oh.
point, but it doesn't matter. Time ticks down, and there we go. First round goes into the hands of TMG.
Yep. So TMG just retaken that point, and here we see on the mid fight once again. Oh, that's B down.
That's going to be B down. Susan falling shortly after Acerus dies as well. So that is going to be the medic gone for the side of TMG. But Poe
is down.
gets destroyed by sinking. So that is going to be a very, very long spawn time before Poe comes back up. We do see Viking going to work, just doing the cleanup
health
for
is
his
so
team.
Bad. The health is so bad for Forever LFT, but they managed to hold on this point, and that's a cap for Forever LFT.
Yep, so once again, you know, keklft, they have, you know, the very, very strong presence for the very first push, but after that, when TMG comes back and pounds them, they have, you know, they find difficulty pushing back. So like what we saw the first round, they captured the point, they held it all the way down to 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining, and then just, you know, TMG comes in, takes the point, and
Yep.
just holds it all the way.
Susan goes down. That's Poe's goes down.
There's Poe gone once again.
He's
So,
trying to do a flank. Is he going to be successful? Oh, beef! Oh no!
that's B gone.
Kill get.
Yeah. So nice
I thought it was a
trade
beef.
coming in from both teams. Susan the only one spawning in right now. Once again we see the point going into the hands of TMG.
Oh dear.
Yep.
This is it. So either Forever LFT can do something. It's going to be round 1 all over again for TMG.
So there is still time. There is still time. The
Yeah.
of course for Koth maps there is no map time remaining. They just have to capture 3 or 4, I believe, 3 or 4
Yep.
times, and then that will be the round for the night. So Susan just spamming rockets from the stairs area, the grass area, trying to slowly make their way forward.
Is
The bomb coming in, spots the medic, tries to toss out rockets. Can she get the shot? There we go. B gets taken down.
But
And
they lose 2 again.
yeah,
Only
so
Crooked and Powie left.
yeah,
Wow,
and they
they're
were all the
building.
way in spawn, just building up. So that is going to be the medic down for the side of TMG, with Powie coming up with that lovely Uber charge, fully charged. And I want to point out Powie is not using the Uber charge.
Crits.
That's
a crit.
right.
That's a crit.
So onto the perspective of Kak, once I can hop onto, there we go. Chris Krieg is going to be popped onto Kak. And there we go, Shiny Sticky's getting tossed
my
about.
God.
The medic
Oh,
lives to see another day. Dead Star getting destroyed. Aza's at 40 health. B getting extremely low, down to 23. Kak is going to jump forward to get the bombs down. Absolutely lovely plays coming out from keklft. They do turn the tables. They are going to capture that point once again. And their
my
timer
God,
is going to start ticking
amazing.
down.
Killed with the bomb onto the 3 remaining people from TMG on that retreat. Killed the medic, killed the demo, and alive.
Absolutely lovely cleanup coming in from keklft.
And that's Susan, that's up.
Yep, so that is going to be solely traded for a scout. Definitely not something that keklft will be happy about. Stickies are going to be tossed onto the point.
A scout and killed with 36 health. Oh my god, yep, that's dead. Killed
Yep, so
dead.
Viking is still alive, takes down Solly on the point. Susan is going to be rotating around at grass, linking up together with the medic as well as the demo man. Hopping up onto China to see if she can get any work done. Spots the medic once again, but gets denied by the scout. Finishes off Sinky. They are
God.
currently still holding on to the point though. Susan trying to go for that medic pick once again, but
And
B
remember, Bowie still 100%. No, never mind. I was going to say Bowie is still that.
so that
Bowie
is going to be
full crits
Powie
and
down.
die.
So B with that lovely sizable Uber advantage. If B gets destroyed right now, that is going to be a very, very lovely pick.
That's Star down. That's Spicy down. Both scouts are down.
And the
But
point
TMG
goes
gets
to
the cap.
TMG. Yeah, so 1 minute and 34 seconds counting down with LFT's timer at 51 seconds.
This is going to be close. Either Forever Elastic and cap this as fast as possible and decrease the cap disadvantage. And while I say that Bowie's down, oh my god, that's a mat down, that's a soldier down.
Oh, they
That's a
are going to
demo
be
down.
losing lots of players. Was on Susan's perspective earlier on. She tried to get the force down into the medic, but getting bounced about and destroyed by the Sollies already on
Yep.
the point. So 60 seconds left on the
Yep,
clock
yep.
for the side of TMG.
And yep, I'm looking at Bowie and he's switching back to the medigun. And TMG just surpassed Red's timer, and either it's disadvantages for
Susan
Forever
jumping
LFT.
in. Gets the lovely shot down
Ooh,
onto
nice
Sinky. Absolutely lovely rocket. Long range taking him out.
Is it
That
just
is
on the
Dead
bomb
Star
to
going
keep
down as
bombing?
well. Susan
Oh
bombing
my
again.
God.
Getting absolutely lovely frags coming out from Susan. That is going to be a full, well, almost a full wipe
Almost
with
a full
Thee
wipe.
backing out
Devil.
with 10 health. Somehow
How is
surviving
this
once
man
again.
alive? How is this man alive? We will never know. But that's 40 seconds left on the clock for Red, and I think this is going to be very, very close. Either TMG can clean push this, or this is a win for LFT.
Yep, so LFT finally putting their foot down, not wanting to give up that point at all. They've already
Then
lost
that's-
CP Badlands,
Yep,
so
that's AsiaFortress and Viking down, that's great. But that's Susan down,
Yep.
and that's 2 down, 3 down for LFT, and the pop comes out, but Bees go down. So,
no medic for the side of TMG.
but they
LFT
have the
currently,
fragging classes.
Yep.
They have the fragging classes.
so they aren't going to be able to hold the point. But once again, the timer is going to be at 0 seconds. All they have to do is capture the point, and they effectively
And
get
they
the
win.
round.
But
yeah,
if they don't,
15 seconds
they
left.
don't,
You know, if they
we
want to
win.
do something, they have to do it now. They don't have any Uber
down.
charge at all, so it's going to
10
have to be a
seconds.
dry push. Kak
Guild
is going to be
goes
on the
down.
point already.
Susan destroyed Stinky. This is a very scrappy fight. Oh my god. Viking
Overtime.
down, Susan down.
30 health
With
for
11
Kak.
health. And
And
this is a win for
yeah.
TMG. What a round. Red with that overtime cap, but TMG would not give it up and win with the double overtime, I suppose.
So TMG turns the table, they capture the point, and quite a shame for looking at the team. They were at 0 seconds left on the clock. Aggressive bomb coming in already from Susan, but you know, she just trades for nothing.
LFT got the
LFT. They do take down the med, but it's not really worth it when you're losing 3 players for your side. So
that's
TMG with,
class down.
Yeah, TMG with a very huge number advantage.
Down. Just remember, when you kill a med, remember your damage dealer class. If your damage dealer class goes down, you have no way to retake or engage in any fights, because even though no kills, they still can kill you.
Precisely. So we are going to see Poe with his supercharge ready to go.
And Susan initiating, and got destroyed by AsiaFortress. That's Viking down. That's 2 down.
Uber is going to be popped. LFT popped their Uber.
Yep.
Kill is going to go for the medic straight away, tossing out rockets but just missing everything. The devil whips out the bottle, tries to finish the job. The Solly takes out his escape plan, and it's a melee battle, and Kill gets destroyed. So that is going to be a Solly down for TMG.
It's a very interesting fight for TG and there and Killed. It's so down to the wire, and it's hilarious in every way. Meanwhile, Poe's down and B got that full Uber charge. He's comfortable at that point.
So once again, looking for team, they are going to be on their back foot once, you know, the point currently a little under 2 minutes for TMG, with the full 3 minutes still remaining for looking for team. So they have to capture that point if they want the timer to go down. B already has that full charge.
Down to 40 health. Oh my lord, almost died.
Poe does somehow live. Nope, not anymore. There we go. A lovely bomb coming in from AsiaFortress. AsiaFortress does trade though, so lovely trade going down. Solely for a medic any day. Uber, of course, is still going to be in the hands of TMG. They're ready to pop any time at all. The Uber Force gets coming. Lovely bomb coming in from Killed. Gets the Uber Force onto B. So it's going to be a slide. No, well, not slide anymore. The Uber is going to be equal.
Yep, there's Poe has no heal target, only heal crooked by now.
Yep,
and it's almost equal for B and Poe.
So Poe just going to be hanging back in spawn once again, while the rest of the players slowly push forward. So hopping onto the perspective of the Sollies pushing out. Killed.
Yep.
Well, they're not pushing out at all actually, they're just hanging back. Viking is going to be the only scout pushing forward at the front lines.
1 minute. It's 1 minute past for Blue. That star goes down. Susan tried to initiate once again, but goes down as expected.
Killed coming in with the bomb.
Shinder down.
Loads of players going down for the side of TMG. They do lose 3 players, Deathstar, AsiaFortress and Shinderu, with only Viking down. So that is going to be a very lovely number advantage in the hands of looking for team. Killed, of course, wants to get that medic pick, but gets absolutely destroyed by thhe. Lovely damage coming up from thhe right there. So B, of course, still has that charge.
There we go. The Uber charge. It's equal for both of them. I don't know if B's using this and
yep, B pops his Uber, Poe follows shortly after. And currently the point is in the hands of looking for team. 2 minutes and 42 seconds counting down with TMG at 27. B gets singled out by the scout, but he survives.
LFT.
Absolutely lovely coming out from thhe once again.
TMG retakes the point with 30 seconds remaining.
That is going to be 25 seconds counting down. thhe all the way in the front lines gets destroyed.
That's almost all of the damage dealer classes for TMG goes down.
Yep, Killed is going to try to bomb the Solly and the medic, but he is going to be a little bit low, down to 62 health. Not going to decide to carry on with that push.
Oh my god, 10 seconds for Blue, and Red still have to hold the point for 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
So there we go. The aggression coming in, Killed, bombing the medic straight away. Absolutely lovely air rocket coming out from Killed, taking out the medic. So that is B going to be down, and a lovely air pipe coming out from thhe as well. So lots of lovely frags coming out from both teams.
This is map point. If they won, this is map point for TMG.
7
It's only 5
seconds
seconds remaining, and there's no way either.
LFT tossing all their bodies onto the point as much as they can. Uber is going to be popped for the side of looking for team though. There is going to be a sniper, Deathstar. Susan bombing the medic once again, but gets denied and destroyed. Lovely shot coming up from Deathstar. That body shot though.
But remember, oh my god, it's overtime for Blue. Remember, and either they can hold this or it's game for Blue. But as I say that, Blue got immensely destroyed.
Oh, B
and
gets
that's almost a
destroyed.
wipe. That's a hold for LFT, and they have to hold this for another minute and 30 seconds. But and Powie sits with that 70% advantage. They have to getting comfortable at this, and TMG have to retake that point. Only cap that point, and you done.
keklft definitely doing a good job defending the
Oh,
medic, but
he
Powie
forced-
gets forced though.
AsiaFortress bombing, and Powie pop just a millisecond afterwards.
Yeah, so
That's Uber.
bit of a
Uber at
shame.
down. Uber at down. B with 75%. 1 minute. If
yeah, definitely
TMG
going to be
caps
ready for this push going in. 85% on hand for B, and 0 seconds left on the score timer, so all they have to do is capture the point. They have that Uber to push in. thhe spamming out as much damage as he can, but B gets destroyed! Absolutely lovely bomb coming out from Killed, so
AsiaFortress is behind. AsiaFortress is behind. Nobody sees him.
no, he does get spotted in the end. He tries to get the pop down onto the
Oh,
medic,
boy.
but medic Powie
No,
finally gets
no.
destroyed.
That's a mat down.
LFT with 20 seconds left on the clock. The players are going to be a little bit
They
low.
have kills. Although they have last fragging cluster, they have kills.
TMG
That's
players
a
are going to be
point.
spawning and coming in. They do have a demo man. thhe already spamming out all the damage. He's going to try to capture the point on his lone,
Double
so
overtime. This is double
Solly going to come in. Shinderu coming in, trying to get the damage
Double
down.
overtime, but
Finally, LFT gets a point on the scoreboard.
Oh my god. Double overtime, but TMG.
So the score right now is going to be 2-1 in favor of TMG, but definitely hats off to keklft for holding on all the way, 2 minutes all the way down to 0.
Yep, and here we are on the 4th minute of hot product. That's our down.
Aggressive bomb coming from
Killed.
Killed once again, but he gets denied.
AsiaFortress is fighting.
Powie bites the
down.
dust. Lovely pipes coming out from thhe.
That's a roller.
B.
That's not a direct. That's
B
a
definitely going to
roller.
be the prime target. The demo man bombing in. Kak trying to get the pick down onto B. Tries to toss out as much damage, but it doesn't matter when B whips out the arrow. Just taking him down.
Oh my lord. B was juking, but not enough. B goes down and Cricket goes down also. But wait, what? The mid-
TMG currently still holding on to that mid. Powie with that very, very slight but negligible overcharge advantage. Acer is getting a little bit low, gets destroyed and taken
And
down
the
at cliff.
Actually, I was wondering why didn't the LFT rush to the point? I mean, they got the med, they got most of the damage dealing classes, but TMG won the point easy, and it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds for Blue now. And while LFT is that's
Counter
down,
push.
but that Cinder's down.
So there is going to be a scout all the way behind them. It's start going to work once again.
That's a
Finally
soldier
getting
down.
taken out. AsiaFortress with the aggressive bomb coming down onto Kak, and the rest of the red players is going to recapture the point for his team.
God. And
almost a
Sinky
full wipe.
destroyed Powie. And Tidal, I mean Kak.
Crooked
Oh, nice
tries to
fight
go
from
toe to toe with the demo
Powie.
man, but gets destroyed.
This is bad for every LFT. B sitting with that 85% Uber while they have to scrap this fight.
So that is going to be the Uber into the hands of
Oh,
B as we
Shinder's
speak.
down. That's a soldier trade for TMG and Cat LFT. B got his Uber, and Powie with that half Uber advantage, so I don't know.
Yep, so
Let's
TMG
see.
going to be hanging back on the point while keklft once again building that overcharge inside spawn. So they are just going to be sending their players forward. Susan gets the force down onto the medic. Lovely
that's
force
him
going down. So that is going to be the Uber effectively gone for the side of TMG
And
with
they're
a
taking
huge
the forward
advantage
hold.
into the hands of keklft.
And they're trying to take forward hold that's spiking down. And they're holding cliff with... Oh my lord, okay. This is interesting. They're actually forward holding the point, and we see TMG while actually control the red side. Oh my god,
Sticky Traps takes out Kill straight away.
Yep.
Uber is going to be forced for the side of LFT, so that is going to be the Uber advantage gone once again. The medic gets destroyed, so that is B gone for the side of TMG. Loads of them are going to be clumped up inside the little Oh, there we go. Cat
Yep.
gets taken down.
That's Poey
Teehee
down.
killed Poey. Everyone is gonna drop like flies, and killed is gonna
What?
be the only one up.
Spectators? Apparently Poey gone into spectators and
Daryl, it's Daryl
Oh.
coming back. Daryl is going to be the one to reprise his role for the medic for keklft.
But-
A pause going down, so a little bit of a
apparently
confusion.
miscommunication.
Yep, a little bit of
between-
confusion going on.
Daryl have to go to spec. Alright then. I don't know what happened. Poey go to spec and I think Daryl wasn't supposed to sub him and
Probably not. So 30
and
seconds
then-
left on the
I'll
clock,
say
counting
that
down.
Red Star just destroyed Hack and killed.
Sinky going to be the one watching the point for his team.
Acer
Susan
burst.
with the very, very weird rocket jumps, getting taken down to extremely low. Sinky going to work with his
Viking 3
pistol.
health, oh my lord.
Finishes off Viking. So AsiaFortress does get taken down by Crooked Scattergun, but 10 seconds left on the clock. If LFT wants to do anything, they have to do it right now. Susan is going to try to bomb to the point, but those
Yeah,
rocket
back time.
jumps, those very, very shoddy rocket jumps though.
Overtime, almost.
Aggressive bomb coming in, but it doesn't matter when you're too
Nope,
high to get
doesn't
the
matter.
point. So there you go,
And-
3-1.
yep. And guys, we are playing best to 4, unlike most of the top maps, which I think best to 3 on other leagues, I suppose. I think.
Yep, so this is going to be a first to 4 for our cough map tonight. Already we are going to see the mid-fight exchange coming
Yep.
through. B is going to eat a little bit of damage, but he's going to be fine. Solis are going to be flying about, getting heals from B as we speak.
Ace down and Viking down. That's a soldier trade. I mean a scout and soldier trade. Sorry.
So the point is going to be enabled right now. It's just a matter of who can get the point first. keklft already inching their way forward. They
Shinru.
do look like they do have a little bit more
Oh.
territory. Crooked going to work, taking out Shinru once again. Yeah, so Uber is going to be in the hands of Poey very, very shortly.
That's thhe down. That's a demo down. But
So
B still-
AsiaFortress slowly making his way forward.
Yep.
He does know where the medic is. B at 96%, going to get his charge up very, very soon. There we
That's
go,
good.
aggressive bomb down onto the medic holding onto the overcharge, drops it! Absolutely devastating for keklft, they
What
don't
a
have
play
any
from
charge anymore.
AsiaFortress.
Little Poey had faith in his teammates to defend him, but sometimes you just gotta hit that right click, so that is the Uber gone
Pop
for
it.
keklft.
There's a saying, pop it and don't drop it.
Yeah,
and Acer
so-
was with that.
TE going forward for the
amazing.
forward spawn,
Oh, wow.
takes down Crooked as well as Cack straight away.
Check your corners. There's
That-
a sticky trap always.
That is going to be the
somewhere.
point into the hands of TMG straight away. They do still have that Uber on hand, so keklft have to be extremely careful making their way out of the holding area spawn.
Yep, and if TMG won this is map point and game point for TMG, and they will win this match if they win this map.
B gets forced though, so that is going to be the Uber gone for the side of TMG. LFT Poey just has to survive with that 70% charge. Crooked
Yep.
building with him in spawn, so they
Oh,
will definitely
close
survive,
that
no
thing.
issues asked.
Close that thing before anybody else kills.
So TMG definitely already know
Oh
what's
my
going
God.
down.
TMG is holding this very closely to red spawn, and they are backing out. What aggressive play for TMG, shutting down every step of the way. That's Sinky down also.
Susan spots the medic, gonna go for the aggressive bomb once again, gets Teehee up in the air, lovely
Acer
rockets
burst.
coming down, but it doesn't matter, Susan gets absolutely
Acer
destroyed.
Acer forced Poey. That's a... But it's the same time, B's
Yep,
dead.
B gets destroyed, so once again the Uber is gonna go into the slight ad of Poey, not anymore when the scouts come in to
Poey
finish the
down.
job. Viking gets absolutely destroyed, but they do finally eventually manage to capture the point, so that is gonna be...
health is so bad for keklft. It's TMG retaking all over again.
Yes, so they are just going to stack the point. Shinderu got to go back out to get the health pack. Teehee making his way forward to Cliff to spam his sickies down onto the doorway once again. Poey, man, Poey, poor little Poey gets absolutely destroyed. He is going to be running the stock minigun as will be once again, so no crits creek this time around.
Sink is going behind. Sink is going behind. He's on red spawn. Oh, he's down.
So Sinky,
Oh,
Sinky going to
Nice.
absolute work, destroying scout after
That's
scout.
2K.
Poey gets destroyed once
That's a
again.
3K.
So that is going to be
3K
5
from
players down
Sinky.
for the side of, well, make that a full wipe for the side of LFT. So
Yes.
everyone died. TMG currently still holding on to the point.
And
The sticky
Rookie
traps
mistake.
once again.
Rookie mistake. Check those cutters, people. Always a sticky trap.
So thhe definitely the one to look out for in terms of sticky traps. Just spamming it all the way at spawn. They should have learned
Acer
the
was
second time around.
But denied. Oh my god. Acer is going to die.
Lovely air shot coming out from killed. So
And
B
that's
alone with the
that's
scout
only
trying to
to
defend the
walk
point.
forward.
Trying to heal his scout up as fast as possible. Wants to get
He's
that uber
disconnected.
charge ready to
He's
go. Tries to whip out the uber sword to get the chop down. If he gets one hit, he is going to get that full charge.
But taking B.
B
Viking
somehow
B.
survives going toe to toe against two scouts straight away.
He's going from. Oh my lord. He was surrounded by 2 scouts, but.
Aggressive
Viking
bomb coming in from
just beat
Shinderu
the
straight
scout.
away onto the medic. He gets destroyed though. Uber is going to be forced onto
Better
Poe.
Uber for TN, by the way.
Susan is going to be shiny. B pops his Uber as well. So that is going to be the Ubers ended for both teams. Deadsa and thhe get taken down. B whips out his Uber sword. Gets
Kill.
destroyed by Killed, bombing in from the sky. Currently
Nice
the
air
point
pipe
is
from
still
Cav.
going to be in the hands of LFT. A minute and 28 seconds counting down with TMG's 26.
Shinderu's dropping in.
Yep,
Shinderu's
Shinderu
dropping
tries
in.
to get the pick down onto the medic, but dies to the
avail.
laws of
No.
nature. A little bit of gravity doing some work there.
Oh, I think B's some inspiration from Bowie and using the crit streak.
Yep, so
Ooh,
B
Lord.
is going to be running crit streak this time around. Of course, if they want to do anything at all, they have to get a charge up straight away. And of course, they can't let LFT know that they're using crit streak because that will effectively spoil the surprise. So 57 seconds counting down. The charge
Oh
is going to
my
be at
lord.
55% compared to Poe's 85. Poe, of course, is going to be running the regular stock medigun. So
That's
he is
still
going to have his
down.
Uber up
Okay.
about the same time, if not earlier than B, so he is going to be ready for any crit streak that comes about.
That's an indication from Shinderu. That's Susan down.
Yep,
TNG
Susan gets destroyed. Shinderu
And
at
a force.
1 health.
And a force.
Scout takes his health back, he's going to back out all the way.
And that's a Uber crit.
Yep, crit streak gets popped. Well, they're not going to be able to do
That's
anything.
not
Oh, there we go.
good.
Poe gets destroyed. A little bit of a bad placement right there. So they are going to have to make their way forward onto the point. Currently only 3 players up on the side of looking for team. 26 seconds on the clock for TMG.
Viking comes from Blue's side and just 3 shots or 2 shots B. That's a match down for TMG. Nice.
20 seconds left on the clock, counting down. Make that 14 seconds. TMG holding on to that point. 12
Yep.
seconds for LFT. If they want to do anything, once again, they have to do it now. Stickies are going to be tossed in onto the point.
He's gonna
Shinderu
get
making his
the
way
bomb.
forward,
That
trying to get the
bomb
bombs onto the demo man. Cat gets destroyed. The timer goes down.
And
Overtime.
that Will it? Will it?
The Solly Susan trying to do her best, but it doesn't matter anymore.
That's not game.
And there we go.
And once again, it's game for TMG versus KLFT. TMG won with a convincing 2-0 on both maps.
So that is going to be Koth product going to the hands of TMG. Of course, let's see if we can bring up the stats. We should be able to bring it up right
Yep,
now.
we have it. Oh
Top
my
damager once
lord.
again, Dead Star as a scout slash sniper.
10,000.
Whopping
What is this man made
10.6
of?
thousand. Even above the demo man for the side of LFT.
Cat.
Absolutely devastating damage
Anyway.
coming up from Dead Star.
By the way, both scouts reach over 30 kills. Let's start with 39 kills and Sinky with 35 kills.
Oh, definitely. Lots of damage coming up from both scouts. Dead Star and Sinky, of course, worked together extremely well. Dead Star
Yep.
definitely topping the scoreboard with all his damage.
And let's see the kill stat, by the way. B with the 7 medigun and 1 crit spot. Poe with 11 Uber and 3 crits. Both with 1 drops, and actually Poe's #1 heal target is Crooked with all that building.
Yeah, definitely. So, as we've been seeing, Crooked and Poe hanging back in spawn, just healing up each other and just getting all that heal up to get that charge ready to go. So, of course, as you can see, they do have loads more charges in terms of medigun as well as crit streak compared to B's 7
Yep.
and 1. Both medics, of course, do drop 1 time each. But Poe with a very, very slight, in terms of healing efficiency, a little bit better than B with average time to build being 56 seconds compared to
Yep.
B's 61.
And also, worth noting, Poe died more, I think. Well, actually, no. It's literally a death apart. B and Poe are a death apart. I mean, they always got bumped on, and actually that cost both teams many opportunities.
So definitely TMG sort of dominating within these two maps. keklft, of course, you know, definitely did a very good job, especially
Valiant
on
effort.
product. Yeah, especially on product, they did a very, very lovely job.
Yep.
So that is going to be week 7, the week 7 matchup between TMG as well as keklft.
And that's, I think, the last week, I think, before
Yep,
playoffs.
that's right. So this is going to be the last week before we move on to the playoffs. We've got the
And-
finals and all that lovely stuff to look forward to.
And we know now the top 3. Definitely the top 3 is Mighty Gibuses, VRG, and TMG. TMG proves at this game that they are the contender. They can contest VRG and Mighty Gibuses.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, what we've been seeing, you know, even just people talking about it amongst the community, TMG and BRG definitely, you know, the two underdogs in AFC 10.
Apparently.
Yep. So even just taking out the competition, like even the Reddit headliners, I mean, their lineup was pretty decent as well. So.
They fall short to Forever and THE.
Oh yeah. So. Absolutely lovely plays coming up from both teams tonight. This has been the TMG, the Mighty Gibuses, going up against keklft, and absolutely lovely plays coming from both teams. So that's gonna be it for tonight. So it's been me and Concor.
Hello.
Yep. So that is gonna be the cast for tonight. Thank you all, lovely people, for joining us once again, and I guess we'll see you guys during the playoffs.
Wait, before I shout out to Daryl for literally wanting to say good things about him for the longest time on both maps. But no, Daryl. No. I don't want to accept payments. And shout out to the Forever LFT crew, by the way. They forced me to cast this match. Damn you guys.
Right, so yeah, thank you for joining me for this matchup between keklft as well as TMG.
Yep. And with that, I suppose we are signing off.
Yep, so cheers guys, I'll see you all for the playoffs.
Bye.